Hi, and welcome to this edition of the Liven It Up Events blog post. My name is Anthony Navarro, and I'm the founder of Liven It Up Events. We're a full-service wedding and event planning company based in Chicago, and the whole purpose of our blog is to answer your questions. This week, we got an email from someone who wanted to remain anonymous, which is totally fine with us, who asked, what are the key pieces that you need to have in keeping track of your guest list? I think this is a great question, and I'm so glad that it came up. The first thing that you want to know with your guest list is organizing it by first and last name. If you're using, let's say most people use like an Excel sheet or some sort of spreadsheet program to track their guest list. If you are doing that, you're going to want to keep the first and last name of your guests in separate columns so that this way you can generate an alphabetized list of your guests just in case anybody asks you for an alphabetized list to have on hand the night of the wedding. Another thing you want to keep in your guest list are mailing addresses so that this way you can easily turn that list over to a stationer or to a calligrapher so that they can get your envelopes addressed when your invitations are ready to go out. Another two columns that you want are very simple, but are they coming or are they not coming? In those columns, you'll be able to denote the number if it's Mr. and Mrs. John Smith. And if they are coming, you're going to want to put the number 2 in that column so that you can easily go down the column and you can do an auto sum of how many people are coming to your wedding. Another part of the list, you'll want to be able to track the meal choice if you're doing a plated sit-down dinner. Again, it's an easy way to be able to go through and grab and do an auto sum of all of the different options that you're having for the wedding for the dinner. So that you can easily turn that number over to the hotel or to the caterer or to your food and beverage manager. Another thing you might want to be able to note here, maybe if there's any allergies or dietary restrictions, most time if someone has that, they're going to send that back in their response card when it comes to you, and you'll be able to denote that right there in the list. And the final column that I would put into your guest list is a table number, so that this way you can generate your guest list in a couple of different ways. You can have it alphabetized by last name, so you have an alphabetized list of your guests. You can also grab how many guests, you can also calculate how many guests are coming to the wedding. You can also then get how many people are going to have what meal for dinner, and then also what table they're going to be sitting at, so that this way you'll easily be able to calculate how many people are at table 1, 2, 3, and then also take a look at how many people at table 1 are having fish, beef, or chicken, vegetarian, etc., etc. So those are the things that I think are most important to be able to keep in your guest list. I hope that helped you and it answered your question, and I'm looking forward to more questions coming up. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.